I do promotional products and hunting. So welcome to Cup of Joe. Thank you for being here. We want to thank the library for hosting us here. They don't charge us a fee to do this. We have the money for God. They don't charge us. So we want to thank them every week. And then coffee sponsor is the St. Joe Cookie Company. I already put those in my purse. I did.
Thank you, John.
So thank you very much for that. So, and then the October book is The Infinite Game. So it's the perfect time to get started on that book because we're just getting started with the month. So you've got the month to try to peruse the book, but you're welcome whether you read it or not. So we want to bring up Maria. She's going to go first, and she helped me pronounce this.
You can do it.
Hello, Cuento News.
Here we go. You didn't. If you didn't try his cookies, you need to go and try because they are really good. And his stores is really nice. Hello, everyone. My name is María José Ramírez. My business is Cuento News. What we do is marketing, multicultural marketing, communication, and also news. Is this button what I need there?
Yes.
Okay.
Do the arrows.
Okay. So.
Shooting at the laptop. That's what you're.
Yes. Okay. So that is the kind of service that we must do, consulting service for companies that want to look in, go corporate training course. Most then are in the multicultural marketing or multicultural cross communication inside business organizations that have employees that are migrants or they are from different cultures. We do content creation, we do advertisements, and we do cultural translation and interpretation, and we also do PR. So people that want to go in the Spanish marketing, we can help them then to go in the news organizations, not only in this country, and it's something that you will see later, also in other countries is what we do. So you want to know their story? This is what they told me. Tell the story. This story started in Caracas, KL City. Do you see how big is this city? With a lot of people in 2009. I was in the peak of my career there, working for the major news channel, CNN there. I was working for them there. And the collapse on the media industry came to the country. And I was need to leave the country because as a journalist was so dangerous for me to stay there. So I was need to move out there. Moved to San Francisco, California. I worked as a foreign correspondent there for a couple years for major channels in Latin America, Chile, Colombia, and also some Europe channels, radio station big. And I lost my job. And you know, when we lost our jobs, we need to figure out what we're doing. My husband is from here, so that is how we landed here in St. Joseph in 2012. San Francisco was super expensive for us to be able to afford stay in that big city, so we moved to here. At that point, this was a temporary place, and that came to be permanent. And as a journalist, I was need to keep my resume alive. So what a way to have Cuento News. It's something that we use a lot in our multicultural marketing. We always try to have names that are interconnect, the news for America, the Telecuento from the Spanish side, and start like as something very simple, keep your resume alive. So in this process, we have like a turning point. Something happened here? We lost everything? It's okay. Okay, we have turning points that put us in the place where we are today. 2014 is the crisis start be bigger in Venezuela, and a lot of journalists left the country. And what start be Maria's Save Life resume came to be Save Resume of literally 100 journalists. So we start working together in different countries and figure out what we can do and how we can maintain our resume. So was the landing professional point that many of these journalists have when they was moving all around the world, the planet. So keep in mind, we have journalists that was homeless in other countries, but they was still be journalists. So they start working in that. 2017, the numbers explode. And this is when we didn't have other option than start be a business because we was need to have more needs in order to be responsible, physical responsibility, figure out how to handle all this volume of people, how to take care of them, how to do a lot of stuff. So there is when we came to be as a business in 2017, and in 2020 the pandemic hit. How it changed the life of everybody. We are now a difference, and in that point, keep in mind, we have people all, in this point, we have people in 20 countries send information to us, telling us what is going on, figure out what is happening, and I was here. And when I was here, I was trying to figure out how to. I was working before in the school district, and I have a lot of people call me because was my number, what they have, try to find for information. And they didn't have the way. But I wasn't able to contact business organizations and say, hey, I am Maria from the school district, and I want to know what is going on there. I can't do that. So I talked with my team, and I say, hey, guys, I think we can help our community to do what we are already doing everywhere else and do a journalism. So this is when we start really focusing this area of the country and this region. And for us was a big open opportunity because we realized two things, how much the need is for the business community. When I call on business as a journalist and I ask it, and then do you have somebody that we can to do an interview? Many times they didn't have anybody. Do you have a paper in the language? Many times they don't have nothing. And when we ask it, and then how you are able to function was hard. And in the middle side that you will see, and then we're ready, like I will say in 2018 or 2019, we start have business. The new about Cuento go to us and asking if we was able to do something local, and asking us, we want to buy advertisement for you. We never sell nothing here because we knew that we didn't have the market here yet, so why we want to sell somebody something that will be unsuccessful for them? Doesn't make sense at all. So that is what we did. Our target is clear, is people that are looking to connect with a Latino community, and people that are interested also in growing through the United States. I put examples, companies in Latin America, they want to bring their product here and they don't know how to do it. And we can do it, connect with our people in other countries. Companies here, they want to reach bigger markets. Since we have this big journalist space, so depending on what the people have, we can help them to be in the national Spanish TV. So it's something that many organizations, they can, so we can do this kind of service. They also go by country. We functions right now, specifically, we have operations, we have people in all these countries, but we have operations in 3 countries, Colombia, Venezuela, and here. So the target also changes depending on the country, because it's stuff that is specifically for what we are doing in Colombia, it's stuff that is specifically for Venezuela, and it's stuff that is specifically for here. So keep in mind, let me go to the next one. You was asking about numbers, and the numbers go in that direction, and it's good for us. It's good because it's good, and ironically, what is happening is a lot of stuff that we do have to do with migrants. And migrants is a crisis not only here, it's everywhere else. And in point that we are in Colombia right now is because we got a call from the organization that handle the funds for the Department of State here in United States. The name is USAID. If somebody know about USAID, is who handle all the money the United States send to other countries. So they contact us there. It's like the money that go to Ukraine, for put it an example, they are who handle how the allocations go for countries. And in Colombia in particular, they have right now around 3 million migrants inside the country, but they are 50 million people in the country. So in prospect, it's nothing than what we have here. The problem they have is huge. So they contact us for that. 2017, we was tiny and put money in our packets for this be able to work. Our projection in 2024 is continue be growing because exactly the crisis will be disappear. The crisis is here, and even if we go into recession, companies and organizations and business need to adapt, and is is there. So this is like what most we do in this kind of these numbers and how we can to move what we do now. And Sulima is there. Oh, there is Sulima. Okay, I wanted you to see the picture, Sulima, and I want to tell this story about Sulima. So I put here like where we are focused as a business: Venezuela, Colombia, Kansas City, and San Jose are our three focus, because it's our three areas where we can work right now. We do these classes and course where we can help organizations adapt how they can do it. I see a lot of unsuccess intent, if you want to call, for organizations that they say, let's do, I want to do something, and they have a flyer and the flyer is really bad translate. Or I see the examples where people say, I want to have 100 Latinos working with me, but the team is not ready for receive 100 Latinos because they don't know cultural situations. So we try to help them then in these cultural situations to make the situation more easy. One that came to my mind is like, for example, imagine that you have a PTO policy and your work, and you tell somebody that come to you and tell you, my aunt died and I want to go. And you say, well, it's not that normal. The people only for your aunt asking a little bit. So you are cultural clear, you are able to handle this situation better, and you are able to retain these employees better. And you can also have the expectation of the problem. Even how you communicate could be different. Maybe somebody is more soft, and it depends of what we are or what we do. So we are there. I have Sulima in the corner, and this attorney for St. Louis, because they are our clients. Here, I remember Sulima, what I was telling you on the first time, I think in 2018, 2000, she came to me because she started doing this insurance business. Maria, I want an advertisement with you. And I remember I telling her no. And said, why? Why you tell me no? Because in that point, we only was Cuento and Venezuela. And for me, go and sell something that doesn't have a result in her was my plan. And that happened all the time. This is an example of what I tell you. He's a lawyer in St. Louis. He be with us for 5 years, and I put these two examples because they are our two first customers. They pay, and they know. they are really important for us. He be with us even before 2017, like a private lawyers, realtors, people. For them, this kind of service could be critical, because if the people know and then before they move here, they will go directly to them. So we create for them campaigns and PRs that go from all Latin America, so they can be ready now. So when the people move to United States and they need a lawyer in immigration, what is federal laws, no matter where they are ready now. And it's cheaper for them in terms of how much they need to spend in ads and an advertisement. When you go Latin America, it's cheapest for them, and do the PR service for them, if they are bilingual, works. Same with the insurance agency. If people already know, and then it's more easy to connect. So that is a little bit that what we do. Nothing of this happened by themselves. This is part of my team of people, and I love recognizing them. This is like the big core of people. We have people in Washington. We have Maria here, that she worked with us sometimes, cover news here in towns. Nora is in Colombia, with the team in Colombia. Carlos is who handle our stuff that have to do with the LGTB community. So anything that we need to do with LGTB community, he's who do. Our webmaster is in Mexico, and all these people is all around, We have here, I think, 4 in United States. Oscar is in Argentina, and Oscar is who do more marketing directly, and multicultural marketing is who really know how to run campaigns and move everything on track. So Luis Daniel, who is our political consultant. So we also do political consulting campaigns. People that want to run in the politics, we are able to do it. And that is something that we figured out because we realized that people doesn't believe in media any longer. That is a reality. So we decide that as a model of business, we know that be more transparent and telling the people, this is what we do, and this is how we do. Be able to make and the people believe more in us. Don't do it backside, do it on front, show what we are doing, and telling the people this is what we are. So in terms of campaign, political campaign, he is the person that tell to us. Carla is in Miami, where is, of course, important territory for us, handle, and Cecilia is in Caracas on charge of the team there. What are our expectations? Expand in Colombia. This contract that we got it right now in Colombia is a 6-figure contract that move up. And part of the requirement is that we expand. So right now we are working this year until the middle of the next year with our team in Colombia to be able to continue have these people that we needed. One of our goals is to have people that is out the market. So we are trying to reach really talented people that is not working right now in their field. They are migrants. Exactly what many of you listen me say in many places what we are doing. Take these people that is enabled and put it in their fields where they are and where they desire. So we are working in expand there, working with this team to figure out who is good, who is not good, who we can put where, and what is the cities that we need to do. Continue growing in the Midwest. Honest, for us, we believe the Midwest is something that is untapped, that is not many people do exactly what we do, and that we need it. And I believe in each town, in each place, they will be needed in the next 10 to 15 years minimum until the next generation is coming. And even then, I think it is the market because the migrants or Latinos population that is in the Midwest is not the same as what you have in Miami or what you have in California. So the needs and the way you will communicate will be changed, and it's even changed from towns. What need probably St. Louis is not the same what we need here. So, and growing social outreach efforts, everybody know about Latinos Connect. So that is the job that we do there. We have social responsibility and is our goal. So continue growing in this area and expand is what we do. Latinos Connect, here, but it's working in Kansas City too, and it's started working in St. Louis too. So it's something that we are moving in that direction. Challenging. Immigration and multinational operation. This is a big challenge for us. Even it's our big asset, for us, this problem is a big goal. It's also an issue because when we want to expand here and we want to bring some of our team here, it's a little complicated. Many times because the law is really vague, so they can come here, but they can leave the country if they came here for we don't know how long. And many of our key team doesn't want to be in this position. They don't want to leave their country where they are and be unable to go move again. So, and stuck here, we don't have any clear what will happen to them because it's not also even a chance that we can be 100% sure that they will have a papers, what is crazy. So our big goal, multinational operation, well, I don't think I need to explain to you how hard could be this job, no? Because if no, the law, the one country could be complicated. Thinking about 3 countries and figure out what is for each place and figure out what you need to pay for each employee in each country and figure out what is the expectations. And again, cultural communication, because each country, even if in their own language, have their own cultural communication and their own cultural needs. So we need to adapt our operations to them.
To get to questions pretty quickly, like
Yeah.
clock.
Oh, yeah. I think this is, I'm sorry, yeah. So what you can do for us is anybody, you can looking for, and if you have any question. I didn't realize, thank you, Bobby. Yeah.
Maria, I don't have a question. I don't know if you remember me.
Yes.
I interviewed you once
Uh-huh.
I don't have a question as much as I have a comment. You had mentioned how, there are people that wanted to spend money with you, especially early on, and that you had the integrity and the forward thinking, to say, no, we're not ready yet. I just wanted to say that I respect that immensely. I think that's wonderful.
And we do now. We do now. We have people that came to us and say, we want about advertisement. And if we know that they don't have everything in place and this will be felt, we say no. It's not the money we want. So.
I love that.
Well, I want to congratulate you for that great job that you are doing, pushing in every way our community to do better and to be everywhere, anytime. So I really enjoyed that we have that, and there is more members of that community that are working very hard with you, that they are supporting you, and that's amazing. So great for you.
Okay.
I'd be curious, the slide you had early on that had about 10 or 12 different focuses that you all do. I don't know if you can pull that back up or not, but I'd be curious to know how your efforts and focus are actually, the results that you're having, percentage-wise in those areas. 'Cause it seems like you're working with a very broad brush right now, and focus seems to be maybe missing a little bit. I don't know. You know better than
Okay.
I. I'm just trying to get an idea of
Well,
percentage of those different categories, is the bulk of your business. Or
what happened is that maybe they are all interconnect each other, because if you call me as a consultant because you want to reach the Latino market, I can prepare you a plan. If your business, if not ready, inside I can do the corporate training for you. So you can have the 360 digital there.
So it kind of functions like a vertical market.
Could be, and you can have in the 360 we can do the content creation. If we feel the advertisement is good, we can do it ourselves. Or many times we are who go and negotiate with channels or places, because for many people they don't know how to negotiate with channels and place, and they don't know, and it's nothing wrong. They don't need to know, and the business. So, and then go together. They are together, but it's people that only need one thing. They don't need everything.
So you can function more like a one-stop shop for them.
Yes.
They come into the
Yes.
and if need be, you can always outsource
Yes.
what you don't have available to you.
Yes, and what we do, we try to connect, and we have people that we sell the consultant service, and they have everything in house, so they don't need us. So we give them the plan, and they have the team inside. They can implement what is actually is better. It's better for the companies because they will be working, and we can reevaluate every 6 months and figure out what they are doing, or we can do a specific campaign for a specific moments. That happen more in politics. Imagine that something will be boring and they need to do something. We working in that areas to figure out.
Speaking by myself, I came here last year from Mexico. As an immigrant, for me, the first month when I arrived here, I was trying to find out people who can speak Spanish, because for me it is very important to have community here. And that's how I met Maria. I was searching the web when I saw her invitation about. She was invited all the Latino community to join her to the picnic, to the Latino picnic at the I don't remember, it was Bartlett.
The High Park.
High Park.
You was there.
Yeah, and that was the first time, and I said, hey, that's amazing, because there's people who speak Spanish also, and I don't know anybody here, so I want to have friends, I want to have my own community, and I want to realize what's happening here, because we came here trying to make San Joe our home. So I went to this meeting, and I was able to meet fantastic people. Maria, I met Peyton, I met Sulima, I met a lot of people. And for me, I think this is an example, because when you are here, when you are new here in San Joe, or any place here in the United States, you are trying to connect with the community. You are trying to be part of the community, and you are trying to add your skills, your knowledge, and you want to give more, without thinking what you are going to receive back. You are just trying to give more. So when I met Maria, I realized she she's not a journalist. She has a lot of skills and she has a lot of work behind her, and that's why we are here supporting her. And right now we are also volunteering with Latinos Connect, and I think this is just one example of how important it is to have the news in Spanish, to have our own how can I say, advertising in our own language, because we want to be connected to the community, but we need it in our language. So not all the people who come here speak English or are able to understand the language. So that's the way we can be more together with the community, and we can add more to St. Joe.
Be quickly because I see the clock, and I see, okay.
Do you have a newspaper or digital publication, or what TV networks are you
Yeah,
on
we
so
are.
people can connect with you?
We are digital, and you go and look in Telecuento News, and you have Telecuento News. And our website, what we realize is that this is something different. We know there is a lot of organizations that are only local, but what happens when you are only local, you are unable to have news for other countries. So our major page is for everybody and have news for everywhere. So it doesn't have only news. But our social media accounts go individual to each country. So Telecuento News, Kansas City, San Jose, Telecuento News, Colombia, Telecuento News, Venezuela, and then they can have content that is exclusive for that country, or the
One more thing, is there anything exciting happening this weekend?
Oh, yes. And I think this is good because this is the result of the work that, in one way or the other, Telecuento does. We have our second Spanish Heritage Month celebration here in town. Everybody is invited. And we have 63 vendors. And I am really proud because what I want to tell you, they have to do with business before Bobby killed me, is that we have 20 organizations for Kansas City coming, 20. I hear all the time people told me Kansas City doesn't come here. And I want to tell you, they will come here if we work there and work together and don't thinking that we are two cities, that we are only one. So I invite you, go there, discover these places, talk to with these people, figure out how you can do business. And it's only one that I want to make a free advertisement. His name is Pedro Lemonade. I really want everybody go on Pedro's Lemonade. He's a kid. They have some challenges in life. And his family, he said that he wanted to be a lemonade owner of the store. So his family went and do everything for him in order he have his a little lemonade place on place. So I highly encourage you, go and buy a lemonade there and tell the Telecuento recommending you. So when he have the honor in 20 years, the franchise of lemonade in Missouri, he remembered about where he started his first advertisement. So in the downtown, in the 3 to 9. Saturday, 3 to 9, 7 o'clock, we have a really good band. Some Venezuela, they are right now nominated for the Kansas Hall of Music fame. So you will have good music. 1 minute.